Angry guy here, and American women are begging for the password bros to stop leaving. Yeah. So American women are begging for the password bros to stop leaving. I mean, I don't think anyone feels extremely sorry for them at this point. I don't think anyone's actually saying, you know what, we need to take a step back because, there are these women in our country who need us, and we need to be there for them and honor them. These were women who originally said that when the password bros were leaving, they didn't care. They said that these guys are broke and that no one wanted them, so it was fine for them to leave. And now they're basically turning around, and now they're basically turning around, and they are afraid. They're absolutely afraid because men are walking away entirely, and saying that, you know what, we're going to go overseas. We're going to find women who want us. We're going to go overseas. We're going to find women who want us, and we're not going to look back. And that's basically it. And they're very, they're breaking down at this point. They're literally in a place where they're like, okay, yeah, if we don't do something now, these guys are going to leave us and they're not going to come back. So we're going to be jumping into this. We're going to be looking at some of this, because these women are absolutely going ballistic. They're absolutely freaking out that men are walking away entirely and not coming back.
Your value to how much money you make, not how you look. Clearly.
Where are my passport bros at? And I'm not talking about the Americans that go to other countries to find women. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about y'all men from other countries need to come to America and Christopher Columbus discover my ass, because I rest go. It's ghetto over here. And I'm not talking about the men. I'm talking about the laws are ghetto, the government is ghetto, the economy is ghetto, and I'm ready to go. Just come get me. Please, it's okay that we don't speak the same language. I will learn. I will Google translate my love to you, sir.
Guys, I've talked about this. This is absolutely insane. So first off, she's not looking for a man from Africa, because those dudes don't have that kind of money. What these black women are looking for, all right? For example, these women like her, they want white men. They want white men, and maybe some Hispanic men, that live in first world countries, to come and get them. All right, so they want German men, French men, Italian men, men in these kinds of countries, to come over and get them. Maybe Japanese men. All right, they want these types of men to come and get them, because she believes that she is more beautiful than the women in the countries that these men are coming from, and that she has something to offer that the women in their countries don't offer. And so, because she is so wonderful and she is so special, these men need to come and get her. And even if they don't speak the language, it doesn't matter, because as long as they have money, that's the only language that matters anyway. Guys, this is insanity. It doesn't even matter if they speak the language or not. All right, as long as they have money, she'll work with them. As long as they have money, she'll work with them. She'll point. She'll point. She'll just give her the credit card. Just give her the credit card, all right, and she'll take care of everything else. Like, guys, why? These women are not even asking. Why would any man want to be in a relationship with you? What do you have to offer? At this point, they don't care. They don't care. They literally believe, like, I'm the prize. Someone, you should want me just because I am who I am. I'm a 10. Come and get me. Like, it's like, are you insane? Why would they pass it? Why would they pass up their own women for you? Like, it does not make any sense. You've got a lot of women who are overweight. You've got a lot of women who are old now, like in the 30s, past, post war women. You've got women who can't have children anymore, and these women are saying that these men, high value men, need to come and get them. I'm like, I just and these are high value men that they're literally like they still consider Plan B guys. But these Plan B guys from other countries need to come and rescue them, because America is too ghetto, in a country that gives women public assistance, all right, that gives women free food, all right, that provides women with so many health care and so many other benefits. This country is too ghetto. So these men need to come and rescue them from where? From where? Sweden? Like I'm like, I just don't know. Like that's when you realize that things are really gonna collapse hard. Because these women are saying that they're saying that even all the luxuries that they are afforded here in America are not enough. Like it's not enough. All right. It's like somehow there's somewhere better in the world. They seem to think that there's somewhere better in the world where they're going to get even more than they are already getting here in America. Like literally, like do they comprehend what a communist country actually looks like? Communism is terrible. Look at what happened in Venezuela. Venezuela was one of the richest countries in the Western Hemisphere. All right, this is Venezuela. It was a very feminist country. You had a lot of women in Venezuela who are lawyers, doctors, dentists, everything you can name. All right. And what happened in Venezuela? The entire country collapsed. They couldn't buy toilet paper. All right. It was in a terrible state. And literally, you had people trying to rush into the United States after they destroyed their country. And Venezuela was a socialist country. It wasn't a communist. It was socialist. But they regulated the cost of everything in the country. Like they put price caps saying that you can't charge more than this amount for this product in this country. And as a result, companies were like, okay, we're out. And they stopped selling in Venezuela. And when they finally did start selling in Venezuela again, they were selling for massive amounts of money. And you literally have to carry bags of the bolivar to to the banks, to stores to buy things. And eventually the bolivar went to crap. People started using Bitcoin, and now the American dollar is the standard dollar down there. Everything is done using American money. All right, this is how they destroy their country. And this is like the kind of dream that this woman has, where she wants to go to one of these countries where they're gonna give her everything. Like bro, these socialist countries they all crash, they all crumble. I don't know what other countries you think you're going to get. You're gonna get the things that you're getting in America, and then some where everything is you want socialism, and all the socialist countries collapse. Like these women absolutely baffle me. And she thinks that some man. She thinks that she doesn't want us. She doesn't want American passport bros. She wants a man from another country to come and save her, grab his passport, and come and rescue her. Yeah, yeah, no, y'all. I don't even know what to think. All right, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to think, because the level of delusion is so serious right here. It is so serious. It is so serious. Guys, if you're enjoying these videos, please consider hitting the subscribe button if you already haven't subscribed, and turn on notifications to never miss another video again. Also hit the like button to tell YouTube, hey YouTube, we want to see more of these videos. And as a result, when you hit the like button, YouTube will show more of my videos on your suggested video section, and also show more of my videos, more angry guy videos on your homepage. Also, guys, if I'm putting out a lot of videos every day, so if you want to help me to have the energy to continue putting out more videos, or just to say thank you, you can drop me some cash via Cash App, and you can find a link to my Cash App in the description of the video, and you can also see it right. You can also see it right there on the screen. But guys, I mean, this is absolute insanity, and these women, there's like no sign that these women are going to stop anytime soon and come down off their mounted horse.
And if you don't got kids, that's cool. I got two. I got a boy and a girl, ready-made family waiting on you at the airport. Sir, please come.
So she wants you to come and take care. This single mother wants you to come and take care of her and her kids, and she has nothing to offer. Wow.
Give me this ghetto, and I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna let you guys have this one. Comment down below, why is it that men aren't coming to the West? Because this is hilarious. She says she got 2 kids.
So I figured that this question would probably come up sometime soon, just because of the video and the topics that I cover. But let's break this one down. So intentional weight loss, so you purposely saying, I want to lose 20 pounds, is fat phobic. And you might be like, what? Oh my goodness. I'm not trying to be fat phobic, but you are. You're being fat phobic to yourself. Why do you want to lose 20 pounds? It's probably to fit into something smaller. It's probably so people treat you better. It's probably for all the reasons that fat folks are shamed simply for being fat.
So you guys, you know what's going to end up happening. Remember I told y'all, a lot of guys, I've talked about this. A lot of these women, they're not going to be around in 20 years. A lot of them are not going to be around in 10 years. All right? Because a lot of them are praising obesity. A lot of them are like, oh, because guys, think about this. 45% of all women are estimated to be single, and 45% of all women between the ages of 25 and 44 are going to be single come 2030. All right, and that's not even counting the Generation Xers. A lot of them are already old or have already priced themselves out of the out of the marketplace. And come 2030, a lot of the millennials are going to be priced out. All right, come 2030, the millennial generation started in 1981. 1981. I mean, come 2030, the first of the millennials will be heading into 50 years old shortly after that. A year later, the first of the millennials are 50, 55 0. All right, with a ton of us, 2030. I mean, a ton of us are at that point, like, I mean, more than half of us will already be in our 40s, because the millennial generation, is from 1981 through 1996. That's 15 years. And when you hit 2030, and you consider the year that we were born, I mean, that's 9 years right now. That's more than half of our generation. So more than half of our generation will already have been in their 40s. More than half of the millennial generation will have turned 40 by then. Just like, think reasonably and think rationally. More than half of us will have already turned 40. The youngest of us will be 35, right around 35. But more than half of us will have already turned 40. And all of these women are going to be single. All of these millennial women are going to be single. They're going to be single and childless. All right? And I talked about it years ago that, where things headed, FEMA counts. Right now, the former president, he's saying that they're going to set up 10 cities, and they're going to be beautiful 10 cities to deal with the homeless population. This is where these women are going to end up. They're going to end up in 10 cities. And the conditions in these places are going to be terrible. There's going to be a lot of disease in these places. There's going to be a lot of hunger in these places. There's going to be a lot of grape in these places. When Tyrone is hungry, Tyrone is going to eat. When Tyrone wants some loving, Tyrone is going to get some loving. All right, Tyrone is the king of 10 city, and people are going to understand that. And it's not going to be funny. It's not going to be funny. A lot of these women who are living these terrible lives, like, they don't want to take medication. Like, these same types of women that are talking about you're fat phobic because you were trying to fit in a pair of jeans. No, people are out here trying not to die. They're the ones that are going to need to take high blood pressure medicine. They're the ones that are going to need to take insulin. And a lot of people are not going to take it. They're not going to either. They're going to choose not to take the medicine, or they're going to choose not to take the medicine. This is how it's going to go. Either you're going to choose to not take the medicine, or hear me out, or they're not going to be able to get access to it. All right. And as a result of that, they're going to end up damaging their kidneys. They're going to end up damaging their hearts. They're going to end up damaging their lungs. All right. They're going to end up damaging their organs. They're going to have fatty liver, and eventually that could become cirrhosis. All right. A lot of these people are not going to make it out. You're going to have a lot of these people passing away before 60. A lot of people are going to pass away in their 50s. A lot of these millennials are going to pass away in their 50s. You're going to see the terrible state that American women are in 10 years from now. You're going to see the absolute terrible state that American women are in. They're not going to make it out. They're not going to make it out. I mean, this is the honest to goodness truth. I want to know if you guys agree with me that a lot of these women are not going to make it out. Like the behavior, they're going to be in horrific condition. And there's not going to be any man running to their rescue. You need to remember that the days of pension are gone. These women don't have a pension. These jobs that these women have, they don't have a pension. 401k is capped. All right, that little 401k is not going to be enough to hold these women down. All right. You're not getting Social Security until you're in your 60s, and you're not getting the full amount until you're like 67. And by the time they're old enough to get it, again, you'd probably be in your 70s. And millennials have been warned that Social Security will not be around for them. Everyone's here playing games like, no, it's not true. Social Security will be here. Social Security, you've been warned. Millennials have been warned time and time again. Do not expect Social Security to be there for you. Don't count on it. Instead, they're telling millennials to start saving now so they can have have over $1 million or a couple $1 million when they get older. Bank of America's been telling millennials, don't even plan on don't plan on retirement. Instead, plan for short breaks. short breaks, during your career. Like, don't plan for retire. Plan for a very short retirement at the end of your life. A very short retirement at the end of your life. And you know what? Like, and someone in the comments literally said when I brought that up like years ago, because I mentioned it, like they said I read the exact same thing off. I was like, Bank of America is telling millennials, specifically, especially women, because women will because women typically live a little longer than men, but these women are not going to live not going to live that long because of what's going to happen. But in the sense, they were telling women that, like, okay, so to plan for the future, don't plan on having a long retirement. Instead, what you should be planning on doing is having a very short retirement at the end, and then having money on hand for periods when you're taking a break. And somebody literally said in the comments, like, "You're not taking a break. Those are periods of unemployment. Y'all need to plan for periods of unemployment. All right, they're not taking a break. Those are periods of unemployment." It's the honest to goodness truth. These women are delusional, and there's not going to be any safety net. There's no men coming, and they feel so good about this. But you know what? They can enjoy it. They can enjoy the feminism. They can enjoy all of it, because men are because all they're here to witness is men turning their back entirely on American women, on American society. That's what MWA is. MWA is men walking away from Western society and Western women, and they're not coming back. They're not coming back. They're not doing anything. All right, that's the end of that. Either the most they're going to see is these men hanging out with their Filipino wives and raising their Asian children, and that's about it. But this is really the end. This is the end. This is the end, sweetie. This is the end. There's no tomorrow. That's the end of that, guys. Again, if you're enjoying this content, consider dropping me some cash via Cash App. Buy me a Red Bull, so I'll get wings and I have enough energy to continue putting out more content like this for you. Are you shocked that American women are begging for the passive roles to stop leaving? What do you think about this? And do you think the phenomenon will continue? If you like the video, please go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. Say it with me, and cheers.